Hello, everybody. Welcome to Empowerful You. Do you know how powerful you are? Do you know how powerful you are? You're a very powerful being. It's just a matter of you knowing it. Today, I want to talk about something very near and dear to myself. And that's about people trying to put you in a box. Philomena, what are you talking about? Somebody put me in a box? People try to put you in a box when they don't understand you, when you see things differently, when you think differently, when you can think independently, when you're comfortable in your own skin, that you shade the ground you walk on, and that you're not afraid to express it. That's a lot, ain't it? Is that you? It's me. For years, all my life, I have suffered with people wanting to put me in a box. Don't say this. Don't say that. Why did you say that? Why did you do that? Don't do this. Don't do that. Why is it that we're always held to a higher standard? Let's not say we. I'm going to talk about me. Why am I always held to a higher standard than everybody around me? Why? Why is it that I always have to be on my best behavior? I always have to do the right thing, say the right thing, be in the right place, always be the go-to, the come-to, the do-right. And it seems like everybody around you can be a bad 5-year-old at daycare. They run around having their tantrums and saying whatever it is they grown enough to say, doing whatever it is they grown enough to do, but not you. How dare you try to come out your box that I put you in? All my life, I have been deprived. Well, people have tried to deprive me of who I am naturally. I'm outspoken naturally. The things that people think I say naturally. It doesn't bother me. You know, some things need to be said. Some people need to hear you wrong. Some people need to hear it. Because if you don't say anything, guess what? Your silence is a yes. Your silence means go on, I like it. Your silence is an agreement. But nobody wants to hear that. That's no fun. How dare you point out my faults? It's easier for me to point out yours. It's easier for me to point out your faults and everything that's wrong with you and put you in this little box and put the top on it. And you can only come out when I say so. Anybody else living that type of existence? Or is it just me? Is it just me? Or is anybody else living that type of existence? That people only want you out of your box when need be. When somebody need to be told off, Oh yeah, hey, go get so and such and such. If I tell them that they did such and such, I already know what they gonna do. So what, what you saying? That I'm some type of dog on a leash or something like that? What we saying here? And people always see you as they see themselves. Whether they admit it or not, people will see you as they see themselves. Sometimes unconsciously. You know, Whereas you will say something in a certain way, there is no way in the world that they will see themselves doing that, and they show that in their shock. Like when you say or do something and they go like, girl, you said, oh, do you know who? I don't care. Why should I care about saying the truth? Why should I care about speaking the truth? Can somebody help me about that? Oh, I hear you. People don't like the truth. I heard you. People can't stand the truth. I heard you. I'm with you. I'm with you when you're right. However, when it comes to me, I'm hardly ever allowed to be me. At work, at home, around friends. When I was coming up, like in elementary school and stuff, not saying that I'm a fool and that I'll just say anything and everything. I do have some type of couth and some type of upbringing. However, there's some things I'm not going to tolerate that. I don't care who feelings it hurt. Too bad. So sad. And some people need to take on that type of attitude. Again, your silence is a yes. Your silence sometimes say, I'm okay with this. I've had people say, well, you're in a management position. Did that stop that from being me? Well, you can't say this, you can't do that, you can't act this type of way, blah, 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 because you're in a management position. That goes right back to my upbringing. In church we used to have this saying, fake it till you make it. I can't fake it. I'm sorry. Faking makes me sick. Maybe my upbringing was a lie. Let's think about that. Was your upbringing a lie? Didn't our parents tell us, don't lie? Didn't they tell us that? I remember my grandmama telling me that. Don't lie to me, girl. Tell me the truth. And if you don't tell me the truth, I will know. And that was hammered into us. Tell the truth. Do the right thing. Da, 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 da. Y'all know the drill. But then, when you got in college, got out into the workforce, got into management, leadership, did your upbringing change? The upbringing that we came up with, did that change? Now you're in a position where people don't want to hear the truth. They want you to lie. Just to flat out lie. I can't do that. Why would I? Lie to make you comfortable. What for? Water myself down to make you comfortable. I got to water myself down, humble myself down so that you can feel comfortable, so that I won't ruffle your insecurities. Is anybody else nodding at that? You're around those people, aren't you? You're around those type of coworkers and bosses and acquaintances, because your friends don't care. Acquaintances, where they want you to be what they want you to be, not who you are. They want you to be this person that you are not. And it makes me crazy. That makes me crazy. You know, we don't live in a cookie cutter society. No two people, not even identical twins, are exactly alike. So why are you trying to make me into something that I'm not? You know, I had a friend of mine tell me one time that enough pressure will bust a pipe. So how much are you supposed to shut up? How much are you supposed to suck up? How much are you supposed to hold in before you let it out? And I know with me, when I get my enough, it's just going to come out. At that unopportune time, in front of that unopportune person, at that unopportune moment. And I feel that everyone needs a chance to be themselves. Give me a chance. Don't take that from me. I tell people that all the time. Don't take my uniqueness from me. That's all I have. My uniqueness is all I have. That's what makes me me. That's what allows me to be me. The way I wear my hair, the way I dress, the way I speak, the way I think, the way I do things. All those things are uniquely me. And if you don't like those things, then you don't like me either. If you don't like those aspects about me, just come on out and say you don't like me. Just be real with it. Be real with your stuff. I'm going to be real. I get in trouble for being real too. I stay in trouble. For being real. I stay in trouble for saying what other people are afraid to say. I stay in trouble. Y'all know I do. Y'all know me. If it's going to be said, guess what? I'm going to say it. Don't put me in no box. You don't want nobody putting you in a box. So why do that to me? Why put somebody in a box because you uncomfortable? You know, I really believe that we need to rethink the way we do business. Whoever came up with that slogan, the customer's always right, was a fool. The customer's not always right. Just like we're not always right. Yes, we talk about customer service all the time. I am so done with customer service. I am so done with it. You know why I'm done with it? Because it's one thing to do customer service, and then it's another thing to kiss somebody's ass. Yeah, I said that. I can't kiss my own and it follows me everywhere and I wash it. So why should I be puckered up for somebody else's butt? I don't understand. You know, act this way, do this, do that. Stop. Somewhere along the line, you should be allowed to be yourself. You know, if you have somebody before you that is unruly, you should be able to dismiss that person. Look, it's like, I'm sorry, I have answered everything that, and obviously I just can't help you. I'm sorry. Then that person wants to start that argument or whatever all over again. It's like, look, I have done everything that is within my power. And the next person that you're going to talk to is going to tell you the same thing I just told you. But some people, they just want to argue. They literally just want to argue. That's just them. So what? Am I supposed to sit there and be browbeaten by somebody who is bored to pieces? They have no life. And I'm supposed to sit there and just absorb their abuse? No, I'm not. And no one else should. Do not put me in a box. You know, when I started my spiritual journey, I had several people that were like, no, you shouldn't, you should do, and no, you should, Here we go again. I said, do not deny me how I feel and what I believe. You do you. You do you. I do me. We stay friends. Did you hear that? You do you. I do me. We stay friends. A lot of times people don't respect your uniqueness. They don't respect that. They say they do, but they don't. They want to judge this, they want to judge that. I'm not here for you to judge me. I'm not here to judge you either. Not my job to judge nobody. And you definitely not going to judge me. Do you see what I'm saying? Even though we judge all the time, we'll see somebody and be like, or we'll say, oh, they must be. They think they. We do it all the time. We judge all the time. It's part of life. Everybody does it. But when it comes to how a person feels, what they believe, their dreams, their aspirations, what they're going through at that time, that's uniquely them. Don't take that from them. just like anger. Some people believe that you don't have a right to be angry. What you angry for? What you mad about? But they can have a tantrum. They can say what they want to say. They can cuss you out, fire you, whatever. And it's okay. It is okay. We live in a one-sided society. Majority of the people in the world can't see past themselves, let alone seeing you. Let alone, no, I don't see you. Are you going to allow somebody to put you in a box? Do you allow people to put you in a box? Are you in the box and don't know it? Huh? Are you? Are you in a box and don't know it? That somebody else is literally running your life and your silence is a yes. You are actually allowing someone to drive your car, which is your life. Your life is yours to live, not nobody else's. How do you look? You've been given the gift of life. You've been given a life path. And now somebody dragging you down your path on a leash. And I didn't say they walking you on, I say they dragging you on it. Instead of you choosing your path, making your own mistakes, and sometimes we drift off the path because we don't want to be on it. And sure, the universe gives us a little leeway, get wild and get rowdy and get off the path, but eventually we get it together and we come on back. But we weren't brought back kicking and screaming. Well, some of us were brought back kicking and screaming because that's not where I wanted to be. I had something happen to me today and I was like, I can't. Everybody wants me to be this person who you want me to be effective, but you don't want me to show my human side. Now, you want me to be kind and show that I care to my residents, to my subordinates, to lead by example. I can do that. But what about when I'm disturbed about something? Where do I go to suck it up? That I can't show that. I can't show that side. I don't have an office. And it seems like the only place I can go to vent that out is the restroom. And one is not always available in your path. You're doing 15, 11 things at one time, and somebody comes up with something dumb and or foolish, throws you all off kilter. You become frustrated, and then somebody tells you, don't show it. Don't show your frustration. You're a leader. Don't that sound crazy? Don't that sound a little crazy? That's putting you in a box. When you're in the box, you're under a controlled environment. The person holding the box and the lid, they control what comes in and what goes out. Whether it be you, somebody else, the air, the light. Is that what you want for yourself? Surely, all of us know how to act in certain situations. We all do. We know how to act. Come on now. We're not stupid. This shirt is giving me the blues. We all know how to act, but somewhere along the line, you're going to slip. You're going to slip, and you're going to be human. My boss gets on me all the time about it. She do. Don't say that. Don't do that. Suck it up. I'd be like, psh. I'd be like, I'm mad right now. Can I have it? And she's like, sure. Just don't show it. She's like, look at me. Look at all I have going on. I can't show it. I was like, but you got an office you can go in and pass out. I don't have no office, man. I have no outlet. You know what my outlet is? When I leave out of the door and I get in my car. Have you ever been in a situation where you got so full that you couldn't do anything but just stand there stunned, numb, and the tears just came? Because you were just that full. You had packed it in, packed it in, packed it in, packed it in, packed it in. And then one day you came to your enough. And you knew that if you even attempted to show your human side, that somebody was going to say something. And then, when the tears start rolling, and you don't hear a thing, you're at your enough then. Then people want to run to you. Hey, what's the matter? What's wrong? Why are you acting like that? Don't let anyone put you in a box. And don't go out there and say, if Falama said, don't put me in no box, I can act like I want to. No, Falama didn't tell you to go out there and be no fool. But Falama did say, be yourself. Think for yourself. And I just really believe that a lot of things need to be rethought. Because do you know how stressful that is? that you can't be yourself, that you got to turn yourself into something that you are absolutely not in order to get along and keep a job. Why do you think all of us look so old? That our bones hurt and we got all types of diseases and all us fluffy and, that's from stress. All those things are stress related. All that stuff is stress related because of the amount of stress we put on ourselves on a daily basis. Some of our environments that we work in are not conducive. They're stressful situations. Then you get to a place where you're burnt out and you're in a place where you don't want to be. But you have to be there in order to live. Then you have all of that going on, and then you got somebody trying to put your butt in a box. Then they wonder why people come to work and they just cold snap. Because they at their place of enough. They have that going on, no telling what's going on in their family dynamic, in their body itself. And then you have a situation to whereas everybody in your life wants you to be this. I've been in relationships where guys tried to turn me into something that I'm not. And I told them point blank, that's not me. I'm not going to turn into that. And if that's what you expect, we need to part right now. Because I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to be this fantasy person that you have dreamed up in your mind. Maybe that's the person coming behind me. Or maybe that's the person you have on the side. Yeah, I've had that happen too. That yes person. That's what most men like anyway. That chick that, remember on Coming to America, whatever you like. Bark like a dog. Hop on one foot. Is that you too? You barking like a dog and hopping on one foot to impress somebody? You need to be in a box. But if you have the guts, the gumption, and the mental fortitude to be yourself, then I applaud you. I applaud you for being the blessed being that the universe has created you to be. And not to allow someone to take your uniqueness from you. Again, I didn't say go out and you be no fool. You know how to act. And you know when action needs to be taken. And I think I'm talking to somebody because you need to take action. You need to come out of that box and be yourself. People have had control too long. Nobody's in control of you but you. Do that for yourself. Take that control back. Take your control back. And do what's good for you. For a change. Do something for yourself for a change. Stop trying to be everything to everybody because you can't, and nobody's ever going to be satisfied. So do something for yourself for a change. All these things that you have done for other people that they don't appreciate no way. All of those things that you are doing for other people, how come you can't do that for yourself? Well, let me say something that time. Falami, you go, girl. Do you do that? Do you pat yourself on the back every now and then for something good that you have done? For something good that you have accomplished? For making the greatest cup of coffee in the world? Do you appreciate you? Every now and then you need to. Appreciate yourself. If nobody else appreciates you, you need to appreciate you. Come out of the box with the rest of us. Come out of the box. There's light, fresh air, and a fresh perspective outside the box. Think about it. You might like it. Have a great one. Stay empowered. Stay you. And be true to you all the time.